You on your first quiz, and now it's time for you to check your answer whether you got it correct or not. Okay, so I mentioned before we had 8 questions on our quiz, and hopefully you've done the quiz by now, and I'm going to be giving you the answer. So the first question, the fill in the blank, utility divided by cost is actually the value. So this is the first formula that we discussed about when we start supply chain management. So this is definitely a very important formula for you guys to keep in mind. For the second question, the goal of firm is actually value creation when we optimally manage our processes, resources, and capabilities. So I think this question is also pretty straightforward. The third question, which is not included in the fundamental blocks. So I mentioned before what included are capabilities, process, and resources, which are the 3 important overlapping fundamental building blocks of a supply chain. So profitability is not included. It is a goal of the business, but it is not a building block. Okay? And the fourth question, which is not one of the primary activities proposed by Michael Porter. So in our Michael Porter diagram, I show you guys, in our lecture 1, you actually found out that R&D is a part of the supporting activities, because R&D is not directly involved in selling to the customer, selling the product to the customer. It is more the process in terms of developing this product and conducting the research or new product innovation. Definitely it is crucial, but it is not included in primary activities. And the fifth question should be straightforward. It is basically a definition for supply chain. So it is basically the first definition that we talked about, I would say. I hope you guys already understood this. It should be pretty straightforward to give the definition of what is a supply chain. Basically, we procure the materials, we acquire the materials, then we turn, after manufacturing, we turn it into a semi or finished good or finished goods, then we distribute this finished good to the customers. So this is basically about supply chain. The sixth question is a kind of free giveaway, because what is university's role here? So definitely university is the wrong answer. It is not a major player in supply chain system. The seventh question is fill in the blank. SMD, as I mentioned before, directly from when I was going through the slides, SMD refers to efficiency value and D2C refers to responsiveness value. Because in SMD, we try to minimize our cost, ensuring conformance to our design specification and ensuring fast production. Well, after it's distributed to the customer, we try to also ensure efficiency in terms of the lead time, and we're trying to increase our responsiveness. It is about how satisfied are the customers on our product. Okay, the last question should be also pretty straightforward. It is missing the word below, fill in the word. So what refers to the integration of new product innovation and SEM. I hope you guys have memory on this, because this is the last slide of our lecture 1, and we discussed about that is a value chain. That is a value life cycle, sorry. In a value life cycle, it's actually a combination of a new product innovation and a system of supply chain management. Because once we combine both of them, we are able to make better decisions when we are in charge of innovation, so we can make a better forecast ahead. Okay, so that's pretty much about that. So this is our quiz on lecture 1, and please check how much did you get. If you got all correct, congratulations. That means you have solidified and your knowledge, and you pretty much understood our lecture 1 pretty well. And if you didn't get all the answer correct, or if you missed some basic fundamental questions, please, if you have time, please go back to lecture 1 again. This is the same drill for every quiz. After you found out that you don't understand certain questions, you're not sure of the answer, you are kind of hesitating, please go back to the lecture and have another view on the lecture, and to clear your queries. Okay, so I'll see you in lecture 2, and that's about the answer. Okay, so bye.